Let's talk about the crazy records that Kendrick Lamar is breaking because of these diss tracks. And it's next level stuff. He's breaking Drake's records. So the first thing is chart data reported that Kendrick Lamar is Not Like Us, which, by the way, hasn't had a full week on the streaming platforms. Yeah, it dropped on a Saturday, which means it missed Friday as a streaming day. And it dropped midday Saturday, so it missed like a day and a half of full streaming. But despite that, chart data has reported, and this is insane, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us breaks the all-time record for biggest single-day streams of a hip-hop song in United States, by the way, not globally, U.S. Spotify history, passing Drake and Lil Baby's Girl Want Girls. So he broke Drake's record with that diss track. And then chart data reported that Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us rose to number one on the global Spotify chart with a new daily high of 10.9 million streams, up 41%, which made it the biggest streaming day for a hip-hop song in 2024. Mind you, this was halfway through the day. This wasn't a full day. This dropped mid-Saturday. On top of that, it dropping mid-Saturday caused this to happen as well. There's another record. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us breaks its own all-time record for biggest single-day streams of a hip-hop song in U.S. Spotify history with a new high of 6.8 million streams. So not only did Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us break Drake's record with the Girls Want Girls record, but then Kendrick the next day broke his own record that he just broke. Like, that's insane. This is the biggest streaming day in hip-hop in 2024 and the second biggest hip-hop peak of all time when it comes to global Spotify charts. And then, that's not it. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us breaks all-time record for biggest single-day streams for a solo hip-hop song in global. So this is not just America, around the world. Spotify history, passing Drake's Champagne Poetry, which is 11.85 million. So Kendrick Lamar dissing Drake beat Drake out in his own spot. Now, what are people going to say? Oh, that's the Drake effect. If it wasn't for Kendrick mentioning Drake, he would have never done this. Here's my refute to that. Here's my two things refuting that. One, Kendrick Lamar was already a superstar before Drake. I mean, we have Humble went number one. That's his solo record. That was him by himself. Never mentioned Drake. He got a number one record with that. He got a number one record with Taylor Swift, Bad Blood. He got a number one record with the Like That track. I think Like That would have still been a hit regardless of Kendrick mentioning Drake or not. That's just a hit record. I mean, you can tell. Anybody who can't see that or is just being biased and delusional. Like That was a hit record regardless of him mentioning, Drake. So he's already had that superstar thing. That's what I'm saying. Drake met his match when it comes to somebody who's lyrically up there with Drake, potentially better, and then somebody who has the star power of Drake. I think, Drake has a bigger star power, obviously because he's more consistent, but Kendrick has matched his star power quite a few times. With Damn, just the success of Damn showed that he matched his star power. I don't know, man. I think it's just a huge salute to Kendrick. There's another thing that came out when it comes to Kendrick. Billboard reported that Kendrick's back catalog, which means his old music, is up 49% following the weekend of the beef. And guess this, Drake's back catalog is down 5%, meaning less people are bumping Drake after all this. So Kendrick's up 49%, Drake's down 5%. Is this a gauge on what to expect in the future? Meaning, are people over Drake? Is Drake ever going to be able to reach, being Drake again, meaning hit records and stuff?